Hello everyone, my name is Kelvin Chong. Today we're going to talk about how we're going to chip from 25 meters. Before we start, I got two wedges here. I got a 60 degree and a 54 degree. If you have a thick rough lie or tall grass, you may want to take a 54 degree. If you have a normal lie, you take a lob wedge, it's about 58 to 60 degree. Check your lie and you can know what club to use when you're hitting 25 meters. Right now, the lie I have is about a very fairly normal lie, so I'm going to take a lob wedge. Setup. So how I'm going to set myself up? First, I got to understand the grip. So there's four things about grips in order to achieve it. So first thing first is placement. Secondly, positioning. Third, pressure. Last is precision. Placement is how high up or down you're holding on to the club handle. So right now, chipping for 25 meters, I'm going to hold down on the club handle. That's the first. Next is positioning. Positioning is about basically the style of holding on to the club. You got neutral, strong, and weak. Strong will be basically more on the right side. My thumbs are on the right of the club handle. Weak will be on my left side of the club handle. Neutral will be aiming straight to the club face. Both my thumbs are aiming straight to the club face. So that's neutral. So, what style should I take? I'll take neutral. If I take a strong grip, the ball will go left. If I go with a weak grip, the ball will go right. Okay, pressure is how tightly you're squeezing the club handle. Right now, I'm squeezing very tight and the club won't come out. But that's not going to work for chipping. If your hands are too tight, you're going to restrict certain movements in your swing. So make sure you hold the club handle just barely. So that's the key on holding on to the club. Supple amount of pressure is just enough. The last thing is precision. Precision means repeating the process over and over again till you get it right every time. So hands down, neutral grip, right amount of pressure. Keep doing it, and then it becomes more natural. Next thing is aim. Aim is based on two things. The feet and shoulder alignment, that's my body alignment, and the club face alignment. Normally, people hit shots with a square stance, which my body alignment is square, basically square, club face is square to target. In chipping, we want to actually be open to target. Means my body alignment is aiming left. So I'm aiming, my feet and shoulders are aiming left of target, slightly open to target, but the only thing stays square to target is the club face. The club face stays square to target. Next is setup. Setup consists of about three things. We want the stance to be small, basically narrow. Normal iron shot will be about this wide, about there, but that will be a big issue with a wide stance. If I try to chip from 25 meters with a wide stance, this is what happens. I have to control the speed of the club. It's very difficult to control the speed if I have a wide stance. Sometimes we'll go too fast, sometimes too slow. So the stance, how big your stance does affect how fast you swing the club. So a narrow stance will be more better. In order to understand how wide you should be standing with a chip shot, put both of your hands like this into a fist, put it like this, put it down between your feet. That's how wide you should be. Next thing is ball position. Ball position right now is middle, but I'm going to put it on close to my back feet. So about right here, very close to my back feet. So we're going to push the ball back in my stance. Next thing is my weight. My weight right now is 50-50. Now shifting it to 70% of my weight is on my left side right now. So why am I doing this? Why am I shifting my weight to the left side with ball position back with a narrow stance? It helps to get, when I come down on the ball, I'm able to strike the ball cleanly. So I'm striking the ball first, then the ground. Now we're going to touch up on the swing, the in-swing principles right here. Okay? How far should I take my backswing? See, the length of my arc is basically about here. If you take a clock system right here, it's almost about 8 to 9 o'clock. Contradicting a bit, probably 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. It's based on how far the person is able to swing back, come down. So it's best that your backswing should be around 8 to 9 o'clock. But how am I going to achieve reaching there? How am I going to get my backswing there? So where this comes why I'm standing with an open stance. With an open stance, I'm able to rotate my upper body more easier. So I'm able to clear my swing. The only parts of my upper body that I'm only using right now is my arms, my shoulders, my chest. So 3 things. If you watch closely on my upper body right now, if I take it back, see, they're the only things that move. My hands did not hinge. If you hinge, you're gonna lose that certain connection when you hit the ball. Okay? So don't hinge your wrists. Just keep them quiet, stay still. When you swing back, when we come down to the ball, when we hit the ball, your hand's still not moving, my hand's still not moving, but look at my club face. It's open. So that's what we want. Finish, we want to keep the face open to target. So my club face is aiming straight on to target. So keep that face squared through. But do note, you can put your hands slightly forward, closer to the left pocket. But not too far forward. You got to de-lock the club face. The ball won't get up in the air, it'll go very low. And it won't make a good contact. You may end up ducking the club. So you'll see me chip with my hands slightly forward. I don't use my hands. I don't hinge my hands. The only thing that moves are my shoulders, chest, and arms. It's hard to tell when we're using a video, but I'm staying on my left side. My dynamic balance doesn't change. My balance right now is on my left feet. My weight stays on my left side through the swing. So I'm staying through my left side. I keep staying on my left side so I can come back, striking the ball very clean. And even though I hit the ball already, I'm still staying on my left side. I don't shift my weight around. You gotta make sure you have good impact. But if you watch closely, when I set up to the ball, it looks like I'm doing a post-impact shot. So if I swing and come down, it looks similar when I hit, when I was doing a setup. So my setup and my impact position is similar. So I'm doing a post-impact shot. So make sure a clean contact. Make sure you go through your pre-swing setups. Hands down on the grip, neutral grip, everything. Weight on my left, body alignment aiming to the left side. Ball position on my back feet. But when you swing, make sure don't use your hands. Don't hinge them. Just use your shoulders, chest, and arms. Hands on my left side. And keeping that face square to target. And that's all. Thank you very much.